Yo, Matrix Portal. I have to give you a little update here. My crazy adventure. I'm here in Snösätra and kids are disturbing me. Like really young kids, 10 years old. They're going around with spray colors. But I'm gonna tell you what happened right now. I don't wanna be rude to anyone, especially not kids. They can do what they want. They are currently doing spray color on a car that someone left here. Someone has left a car here that is completely destroyed here in Snösätra, and there are like really young kids that are doing graffiti on it. So look, I'm very happy because I feel like Arthur Dent from The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, when the Heart of Gold, the spaceship known as the Heart of Gold, picked him up, which is a 1 in a trillion chance. Because I'm walking around here, I cannot find John anywhere, and then I find him. I'll tell you all this later. So I'm going to the place where he stayed last autumn, not there. To the place where he moved later, not there. And I don't see any things he written here either. So I just conclude, he's gone. I was stupid. What made me believe that he would stay here all of winter just because his number plate is similar to the name of this place, and he saw that as a sign. I was stupid. I bought a bus ticket to Stockholm for 70 euro just because I thought that John still lived at Snösätra and that I was gonna visit him. And he's not living here. What am I gonna do now? But I found him. I'm currently walking along the back side of the Snösätra graffiti place. Here there's a forest, there's evening sun shining on the trees, and the trees have a lot of graffiti on them. This is behind all the concrete walls of Snösätra, and this is the way you have to take if you're gonna get into the hidden section where I saw that John's trailer is parked in. I have no clue how we got it in there, because there is no entrance unless you jump the wall in the back of the place. This is truly interesting, and I'm gonna remind myself that when you reach a high point, this is definitely an example of a high point, you have to be alert. But this is truly amazing. So I'm just recording this live now for whatever reason I want to do that. So I'm gonna surprise the hell out of John. Now I know his name as well. So I'm sneaking up here on the backside. I'm gonna climb over a wall with my bike and then knock on his door. Oh wait, unless it's only his truck that stands in there. Maybe he left his truck there and Jean is somewhere else, because there were some kids that said that he was actually in Poland. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. So, an update to my story. I just found John's trailer here, completely broken, abandoned. There's glass everywhere, all the windows are broken, has graffiti all over it, things everywhere. And it looks pretty recent too. It looks like it happened within a month from now. So I'm asking myself, why didn't I pay him visits earlier this year? I don't know, I was in Stockholm a lot of times, but I never thought about paying John a visit for whatever reason. Stupid of me. Maybe me paying him a visit, having a cup of tea, would have been enough to make this not happen. But I'm here and everything is just broken and vandalized to the max. John is nowhere to be seen. There was some people here that said that he went back to Poland, where he comes from, and that wouldn't surprise me. His trailer finally got destroyed, basically, and he reacted by leaving Sweden and going home to where he came from and leaving the trailer here. So I'm gonna climb through the window that is broken into the trailer and see how it looks like inside. So maybe I'll get an idea of how recent this vandalization is. See if I can see any signs of where he is. But it seems very fresh, everything here. There's tools on the ground. There's a skateboard with one wheel missing. There's a graffiti pencil that I found that is basically unused. I have a feeling that this happened very recently. But all the windows are broken of the trailer. I would be very surprised if you could start it. Very. Buttons are broken. Jesus. No, this is not starting. This is not starting. Unless you got a professional car mechanic. But still, the windows. How about the windows? This is a shipwreck. The only thing that is still in the state they should be is the wheels. The wheels have air, but everything else is broken. I'm gonna climb through the window into the trailer and see how it looks inside. So I just climbed in through the window here into the trailer, and first of all, it looks like it's recent. There's things here everywhere that hasn't been stolen, but everything is a mess. Things are piled on top of each other. There's a chessboard here. There are plates, kitchen things, tools, a lot of tools, a lot of stuff that would have been stolen. This is recent. There's a large necklace hanging. This is recent. This happened in the last week or two. If I would have been here a month from now, this wouldn't have happened. I promise you. This is recent. Look, there's even food here in the shelf. But everything is so vandalized. Popcorn in the shelf. And John is nowhere to be seen. This is sad. This is very, very sad. Here's a chessboard, but without pieces. This is impossible. Exposed car batteries here. Yo, I have a feeling that if I would have came here and if I would have paid him a visit every time I was to Stockholm, which was around, yeah, I can see that he has done a good job at trying to keep this place not from getting vandalized by taping the roof door. He has been living here for all of winter. This happened recently. This is April, the 4th month of the year. I should have been here earlier. I should have visited him, because I've been to Stockholm like 7 times this year. But I just didn't visit him. For some reason. Damn, it's even his notebooks are here. His books are here. This is really recent. This is very, very recent. I even wonder, maybe he's gonna come back and get some of his stuff soon. Here are the chess pieces. I found all the chess pieces. Oh damn. That's a drawing of some kind of devil or demonic thing. Yeah, this feels very sad. The sun is shining in through the broken windows, casting a shadow of the broken glass. But yet, all of the things are still on the walls. Like, nothing is stolen. All of the art is still on the walls. All of the things are hanging. It's just a lot of shit everywhere. And all the car batteries are also here. I would be very surprised to know if there's still electricity here. It used to be. This looks recent. Now I'm going into his bedroom here in the back of the trailer. And we got broken windows. All the windows are broken. Very, very sad. So it could be that he just flew to Poland and this actually happened a month ago. This is so sad, yo. This is so sad. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen, I think. And I feel like it's my fault. I'm gonna climb up on the roof. The roof lid was able to be opened without any problems whatsoever. And here on the roof, it's basically the only part of the trailer that is totally untouched. There is plastic grass here covering half of the roof and the solar panel that is soldered into the iron here on the roof. But looking down through the window, through the roof door, it is sad. And that's my artwork. That is my artwork. Varsågod och ta. That is my artwork that I made for him on the wall. And then he taped all his CD covers to the wall. This is sad, not because it's broken, but because it's recent. This is sad because all of the stuff are still hanging on the walls. All of the stuff are still inside of the trailer. Nothing is stolen. All his board games are here. All his tools, expensive tools. I promise you, books, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30 probably. Books in just a pile of books on the floor. If one thief, and there's also a large luggage box. One thief could come here, could come by, take the large luggage box and fill it with things and sell it. Then come back and do it again. The fact that no one has done that tells me that this must be very, very recent. It might even be the case that John will come back here in the following days to get his stuff. He has a large toolbox here. Or actually, maybe that's what he's in the process of doing here, because it looks like he's taking out a lot of stuff. It looks like he's removing everything actually now when I look at the mess and analyze everything. It could be the case that he's actually getting everything out of the trailer. Could be. I think so actually. I think that he has started to get everything out of the trailer. So I think he will come back. This is very recent. I mean, if somehow this car could go on a road, if the electricity was still working, if the motor was still working, even though all the windows are broken, somehow, I would be down to clean everything here, because everything looks like a mess, a total mess. There's things all over the floor, everywhere. Everything is a mess. But I could clean all this. I could clean all of this. But either way, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for him. It could have been that he just let everything be and choose to leave it like this. Yo, there's longboard wheels here. There's a pile of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 longboard wheels. Those are expensive. 2 more. Oh my. I have been missing out. I have been missing out. I should have been here earlier this year. Like, I didn't even understand that 3 months have already went by this year. And I've just been working, and then time went like this. And it was gone. 3 months later. Sure, I made some videos for YouTube, but I completely just disappeared in my work. I completely forgot about the world outside. I completely forgot about my friends at Cyklopen here in Stockholm. I completely forgot about John and how fun it was to live in his trailer here at Snösätra. And also I have my own hand knocking that I always used to do when I was here. It was long ago I was here. I was here right in the beginning of autumn. That is so long ago. And I always used to do this. So my plan was to return now and do that knocking. Then he would answer. But I promise you, if I would have done that in January this year, or February, or there was one point, I think it was in the middle of February, when it was actually pretty hot. Then it got colder again, and now it's hotter again. So if I could have came here when it was hot, oh man, oh, this is nothing but sadness. And this place has a lot of potential too, because I'm looking at houses now in the side, to the side here, which at least makes me happy that the trailer is still here. Or I don't know, I think I would have been more happy if he went away with it, to be honest, because there will never be another trailer. He will not buy another one. No, not happening. But what if it still works? What if it still works? Yeah, the motor. All the car batteries are intact. What if the windows were broken this week? And that's why almost nothing appears to be stolen. What if he's coming back? Yeah, well, I'm gonna stay here in Stockholm for the next days. I could come back here 2 times a day, check whether he's here. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm also gonna write that I've been here everywhere, so that he can be ready for me coming. Because his stuff is left here. A lot of clothes. All his clothes are here, it looks like. All his stuff is here, but it's a mess. It's a total flipping mess. There is a decimeter of things covering the ground, piled on top of each other. And I feel like I'm missing out. The CD covers wasn't taped to the wall when I was here recently. Now he taped all the CD covers to the wall, I see. Def Jam recordings, a cover with fishes. Looks like I've been missing out a lot here on a lot of fun stuff. And also looking here to the side, there's like a house made out of wood where you could do something. But it's just a lot of trash. So if you had a lot of time, you could turn this place into something beautiful. You could turn this place into something really beautiful. I could have paid him a visit over a weekend when I had my job. Would have been totally possible. But I just didn't think about it. No, I didn't think about it. I forgot about the fact that I had my bike here. I forgot about the fact that Snösätra exists. It was like a different life that ended. And then, in my new life, when I went to Stockholm, I don't know, it was like Snösätra, Cyklopen, John wasn't a part of the life. Because I didn't think about it. Well, now we got what we got. we got what we got here. And it also looks like the coolest graffiti artist that exists in Stockholm, Triss, with 2 S, has been all over the place here and done cool tags, and also a big tag on John's trailer. So there are people that have done really big artworks on his trailer already. Yeah, this is nothing but sad. Then I have to call my parents and sleep there, tell them that I'm in Stockholm. Of course, I could stay here for an hour or two, see if John comes by. I doubt he will. But I think he will later this week. I think he will. Shit, man. But he managed to get the trailer in here. That means that he succeeded. He succeeded in living here for all of winter. That was his mission, and he succeeded it. And now 3 months after this year started, it's getting destroyed. I was the one that was late. I should have paid him a visit earlier. I forgot about him. And now we have a shipwreck. But with things. With valuable things. Which tells me, first of all, that this happened recently. And second of all, that John will come back to get his stuff, most likely. So he succeeded in living here for all of winter. And this is a much better place for the truck or the trailer. Yeah, right now where it's standing, it's behind a wall. So it's very hard to see and spot it. And it's also close to some empty houses. Or how should I explain? It's like houses made out of wood. Or however you should describe it. But those houses have a lot of potential. You can make something beautiful out of them. I can see in front of me right now what this could have been. I'm talking about the wooden houses that I see in front of me, and all these trash cans. All these trash cans could have been put to the side, stacked on top of each other, placed there to the side. An artwork could have been made out of them, or they could have been put on the roof of the house. And then everything could have been cleaned, and then you could have had a hip-hop concert. Hundreds of dreams and ideas. But truth is, everything is a mess. That's what you got. Sadness. But hey, at least it's not total sadness. It could have been worse. It could have been the fact that his trailer exploded and I just saw the ashes of it. Or the fact that it was totally empty and even more destroyed than it is. Giving signs of it having happened 3 months ago. Now, looking at this, I believe that this happened recently, like I said. So, there's nothing more to add, really. I'll sit here for a bit. I'll look through his stuff. And he's have been so protected here because no one knows that you can go into this place. This is like a secret area of Snösätra. Oh, I'm feeling like I'm missing out, like I have missed out. And also it looks like so much have happened here. The equivalent of an entire summer holiday, looks like, if you just look around at everything here around the trailer. This could have been a beautiful place. But hey, I shouldn't blame myself. I shouldn't take the blame for this. John is what? Between 40 and 50 years old. He could have made sure this didn't happen. But he didn't have the faith. But yet I was the one that got John to live here in the first place. I was the one that talked to John and reminded him about Snösätra. And he moved in 2 days after, or 1 day after, I think even. If it wasn't for me starting to talk to him and us having a bonfire and talking about life, he wouldn't have moved into here, I promise. And also, my artwork, my graffiti artwork is the most central artwork here in his bedroom. It's on a board where you can put notes with pens. And my artwork is the only artwork other than a little card of a mosquito. I meant a lot to him. I inspired him. The first day that he lived here, I was painting large artworks on large canvases that I found here. Of some kind of creature, woman-like guy with hair and a large dress with checkerboard pattern all over it, holding a book. But then someone stole that artwork and painted over it. But I was like, fine. But still, I remember the first days when he lived in here. It was a party, it was nothing but a blast. But then came some darkness and I stopped hanging out here a lot. I didn't hang out here as often. And then I stopped hanging out here completely. Must be in the beginning of November last year. Then 5 months went by. And for 5 months, I didn't pay him a visit. Now I do take the responsibility for this. I promise, if I would have visited him just once, really, a month ago, it wouldn't have been like this. This is so sad. All this potential around here. He's in the secret area. He's in the perfect place. There is so much potential with this place. And this truck right here. This trailer. This could have been made into the coolest hip-hop concert that I can imagine. This could have been made into a land of beautifulness. And I didn't get to visit him after not having visited him in a long time and done my knocking. I didn't get to do my knocking. He would have been so happy to hear my knocking. He was probably waiting for it. He was probably waiting for it all the time. When is Leo gonna come and knock on my trailer? When is he gonna come? When is he gonna show up? I need you. I need him to show up. Leo is the only one that is ever able to clean or do anything, is ever able to get anything going. I'm just the guy that has the trailer here and that makes the food in the trailer and that keeps it running and keeps people from vandalizing it. But I need faith, and Leo brings faith. And he comes by and he cleans up everything. And he makes a party. I need that. And I never came. I'm looking at a ekorre here. I don't know what the word is in English. It's a very beautiful animal. I wonder if there's someone listening to me. Behind these walls there are people spray painting. No, nobody's listening to me. There's no one here. Imagine if it wouldn't have been vandalized. This would have been an idyll. This would have been a place where there's no other people. There's walls around this trailer. Concrete walls. This could have been made into a little paradise in the middle of the forest. Walled off. Alright, I'm crying out too much, I think. I should get over this instead. Fuck. That's so sad, actually. That's so sad. Oh, shit. And now I don't know if there's ever gonna be anything with this place here. This walled-in place. But it could still be. And you could still live in this trailer. If you cleaned it up. Hey, actually, it could be like a house. Maybe if you remove all the batteries and the motor, it could be like a house if you cleaned it. Yo, I'm not joking with you. I'm not joking with you. The trailer hasn't caught on fire. The trailer is not vandalized more than the windows being broken. For real. The tires still have air in them even. Nothing is vandalized other than windows being broken. And of course there's a mess, everything is a mess. If you look in here, I could take a picture of it. Everything is a mess. Yo, you know what I could do? Fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fucking do this. Fucking do this. Let's fucking do this. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what's fucking funny? I'm a person that I never do drugs. I only eat Liberty Caps when it's autumn, but only when it's autumn. But okay, now I'm gonna talk good about myself. No. Fuck. Either way. I will do that once again. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to Cyklopen, which is, I'm gonna lay down here this plastic grass because there's no one here. No people around. This is so calm. This is truly an idyll. This cannot end. Because if I would just go away from here, and never come back, I know what would happen. John would lose even more faith, and it would end up with it either being burnt up, nothing. Or would it being completely vandalized? And I'm talking completely. What you could do now is you could put tape over the windows for wood. Yeah, that's what you could do. You could hammer in wood over all the windows. Hell yeah. Then you could fix the door. Probably works. You could put a hang lock on it and you could live here. It could be like a little house. Shit. Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have talked good about myself like that I started. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to Cyklopen now. And that's a culture place close to here. And today they have an event where you meet and make art together, many people. So I'm gonna be there. They can share me some coffee, some stuff. Yeah, I can have a good time there. And then I can come back here. I can clean everything. And then I can sleep here. Yes, I can. But one problem. My dad called me. And I might want to call him back. And I might want to tell him that I am in Stockholm. So now my parents are gonna come and ruin everything. Is that what I'm trying to say? No. And also, would I really want to sleep here? No, I wouldn't want to sleep here, actually. I wouldn't want to sleep here, actually. Now there's a guy looking at me. Now there's a guy looking at me over the wall. Crazy. So people are listening to me. Oh. Okay, look. This is the case. This trailer is not destroyed. It is just it just looks like a bomb exploded. You could call it that. But all the things are still in here. There's a chessboard with chess pieces. There are lots of books. There are lots of artwork. And my artwork is in the center on the noteboard. My artwork is in the center. Like I said. So of course it's me that's gonna fix this. And no one else. I do think that people are listening to me. I think that people have listened to this entire conversation that I just had here. Well, I don't care. I don't give a shit. But now I don't give a fuck, really. I don't give a shit. I'm in the trailer. Like I said, everything is here. No thieves have been around to steal the stuff. Here's my artwork with my graffiti tag in the center of the notepad, together with some other artworks too, but mine is in the center, and that means something. That means that I mean a lot to John, because I was what inspired him to move in here. I've told you that. Oh, so much stuff here. Oh, he burned a heart with a lighter on the roof, which is of course pretty shady or whatever you want to call it, but still, to me it says that John wanted to do something. He had a vision, he had a plan, he had ideas that he wanted to accomplish, but he couldn't do it himself. He was probably waiting for me, because I was the one that had all the energy when it started. And I never came. But I'm here now. I am here now. And the question is it too late to make something out of this? Because it's not vandalized enough not to be a house. You could clean everything. I could do that in a day. Okay? And when I'm looking at all this, nobody's sleeping in this. So John is not sleeping here. That's the thing that I can conclude. No, it's impossible that he's fucking sleeping here. That means that he must be sleeping somewhere else. Wait, I'm just gonna make sure that I know for sure whether he's sleeping here or not. Because if he's sleeping here... No, he's not. He can't be. So I wonder if I spend a good few hours cleaning all this. Is it gonna be a waste of my time? You know, I don't owe John anything. So if I spend a good hours cleaning everything here, which I could do that easily. If I did that, like, what if he's never coming back? What if he decided, like, yesterday that he would leave this place? What if that's the case? What if he left this like 2-3 days ago and just decided, I'll leave all my books, all my things, just go to Poland? Fuck. Nah, man, I have no clue. Chaos is the best friend of freedom, it says on the wall. He wrote it. A lot of stuff like that written here. Happiness is a inside joke. Hido si snie is nu. No clue. Yeah, well, I will stop the recordings now. I'll take some time myself to look at all this and decide what I do. But I'll say this. It is not too late to make something out of this. This could be like a house. You could clean everything here, and maybe the kitchen will work. Either the kitchen works or not, and either the electricity works or not. Whatever the case is, you could sleep in here. If you clean everything very thoroughly. And you could have it as a house. Yeah. And then you could have a hip-hop concert, right? Yeah. But doing that is a project that takes a week. Okay? It is possible, but it's a project that takes a week. So, like I said, I will stop the recording. I will walk around a bit here and then see what I do. Oh, I want to make one last recording because I just found a box here, a silver box, a case with all his CDs. Massive Attack, Blue Lines, Run DMC versus Jason Nevins. It's like that. Nirvana, Nevermind. Somebody will steal this, so I'm gonna take this. Wu-Tang Clan, Gravel Pit. Yes, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take his CDs, so that no one steals his CDs. I'm gonna take the case with his CDs. Then I'm gonna leave a note telling him that I've been here. And then I'm coming back tomorrow.